Hi again. This is a kiwi. Super tasty, very sweet, extremely tangy, and very, very nutrient dense. I didn't realise just how nutrient dense these things are until very recently. I'll give you a bit of backstory here. So there is a friend of mine that I meet up with about twice a year. He's a Russian-American genius, and we spend a few hours a couple of times a year just talking about various topics, very deep conversations, and this time it steered towards sleep. And only then did I realise, when Slava informed me, that these things are amazing for sleep. Now at this point, all I really knew about kiwis is that they're a good source of vitamin C, but Slava informed me that there's so much more than that, and if you ever want a good night's sleep, eat a kiwi with the skin on about an hour before bed. To be honest, I'd never actually eaten a kiwi with the skin on before, and I imagined it probably tasted like a monkey's ass, but I began to research anyway, and what I found was that not only are kiwis full of vitamin C, but if you eat the skin, you actually get 3 times more antioxidants than just the fruit itself. Add that to all the other benefits like vitamin K, high fibre, increased levels of serotonin. At this point, I pretty much knew I was onto a winner regardless of eating the furry layer. And as I dug deeper, it seems Slava was right. During one study, after 4 weeks, the participants experienced significantly improved sleep, both falling asleep quicker and staying asleep. But did it really work? Well, at the start of this challenge, I thought that I'd actually discovered the holy grail of sleep hacks. After the first kiwi on an evening, I woke up the morning after feeling like I'd had one of the best sleeps in a long time. I was well rested, revitalised, and felt really good. But sadly, it wasn't consistent. After that first amazing night's sleep, I had very average sleep, and as the days and the weeks rolled by, it didn't really get any better. The one thing that I did notice though was that it didn't get any worse, and I didn't really have any bad night's sleep, which is quite unusual for me. There's always at least 1 or 2 nights in a week where I'll wake up a couple of times, sometimes even 3 or 4 times during the night, but I didn't really experience any of that during this time, which was very noticeable actually for me. So would I suggest using kiwis as a sleep hack? Well, I think Slava was right. If you don't eat kiwis very often, then eating one of these hairy nutrient powerhouses is actually great as a one-off sleep hack. Whether it would be consistent for you, you would have to give it a go. I know for me, I'm going to continue eating kiwis just because they taste great and I feel like my sleep is a little bit better because of it. As I've said before, all of these tiny little improvements that we make in our diet and our fitness and anything else that we can add in our lives, these tiny 0.01% increases each day all add up to make a better, happier, healthier version of ourselves. Oh, and if you really want a taste sensation, try eating one with a couple of dates. Oh boy, that is some tasty goodness right there. It tastes amazing. Alright, if there's anybody out there that has done something like this before, or you just love the taste of kiwis and you eat them all the time and you've accidentally noticed that it's massively improved your sleep, I'd really appreciate hearing from you in the comments. I'm sure other people that are watching this video would enjoy reading your experience of it too. Obviously everybody's body is different, and although I didn't get any huge changes in my sleep, it would be really fascinating to know if it has worked for other people out there, anybody that's done something like this. Okay, that is it. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe for next week's video where I talk about what it takes to be in the top 1% of people and get ahead of the other 99%. It's going to be a good one, and I'll hopefully see you then. Ciao.